So at this point, you might be asking, okay, if you express your concerns to management, like what is going on? That's a good question. Because if you're not a part of the solution, then what? Right. But regardless of that, I will continue to be who I am. No, I'm not leaving my job. I'm not quitting my job because I know there's policy in what I do and there's protocol and ethical standards in what I do, and I do my best to follow them. It's not my fault that other people choose not to do that and expect for people they supervise to adhere to their inappropriate, unjust, unfair actions when it involves something that they want to have done. So, anyways, I will keep you posted. I have contacted somebody that I'm going to speak with next week about my concerns in my management. I've also contacted a legal representative because I am not going to continue to allow this stuff to happen to me. And I'm not in any of the Disability Act people, but there still needs to be something done about workplace harassment and bullying, whether it be directly or indirectly through your case management when nobody does anything. And you might say, well, why not go to HR? Well, technically, our HR department actually doesn't understand the policy of the work that we do because it's not directed by the policy. The policy that we hold is a federal policy as far as processing our cases. Our HR department has no clue as to what we do or anything about the federal policy as it concerns processing cases and things like that. So, am I the bad guy? No, I'm not the bad guy. Am I the redheaded stepchild? In a sense, I am because I stand up at my job for a lot of things that a lot of the employees want to say, but they're in fear of saying. And it's not out of order, it's appropriate for the time being. Even during COVID, I did a media interview about going back to work. Well, technically, in my opinion, since then, my job has pretty much blacklisted me from being hired because of that, in my opinion. I've applied for 3 jobs that I think I was well qualified for. There's been a history of people in my position who had been promoted to supervisor positions, and they were never case consultants before they became case consultants. But despite that, I just feel like, there's this imaginary cloud over my head to those people that don't like me at my job because I refuse to conform to the BS that they adhere to. And it's a grocery list of things, but this is just one of the things that I wanted to talk about today.